Hello everyone and welcome to my garden. In today's episode, I am going to trim the tricolor willow. But first let me tell you a little bit about my garden. So I live in Canada, in Ontario, and I garden in zone 6B. Just so you can understand a little bit better my garden. And I like to grow all kinds of fruits and vegetables, and I like landscape design. I'm a civil engineer, so you can see how I like the stones. Show you. I have all kinds of things that I built in my yard with the stones. And I like flower arranging. And I take flowers from my garden and I make an arrangement every day and I post it. You can check out the one for today. I started doing this since April, so you can see the garden progression through this season. And I will keep doing it. We'll have to see what we're gonna do in the winter. And I also like to cook. And you're gonna see all the things that I cook from the garden, or not from the garden, but healthy nevertheless. So if you like, come along. I am pruning the tricolor willow. It's that one right there that's sticking out. So that's how the branches look like. They are very flexible. So you can shape them into all kinds of things. Now when they are just pruned, after that they will harden. And you can use the leaves on them also if you want to make like an arrangement for a short period of time. But I would like to keep them longer, and I will strip the leaves. And I can make all kinds of loop-de-loops. I can even braid them. And let me just finish pruning the willow, and I'll meet you in the gazebo and we'll do some crafts. To talk about the plant, it's a rather inexpensive plant. I think I got it at Walmart a lot of years ago. And it's a very vigorous grower, and it makes those flexible branches that you can use for different things. And if you don't like it, I chop it to the ground and it came all the way up. And you can trim it, and it's quite pretty in the spring with the white tips. I got it. Well, here in my gazebo, so we can work on these branches that I picked earlier. But first, I have to make myself some room. So in here, if you watch my video when I blocked my cardigan that I knitted, now it's all dry, so I can take it off of the table and remove all the pins and try it on. Okay, so that's how it looks like. I think it fits. So it has this detail here at the sleeve and then at the bottom. And yeah, now it's time to work on the willow branches. Okay, so essentially what I want to do in here is to make some loops at different sizes, and I have some wire in here, and then I'm gonna tie it with wire so it's nice and secure. But first I have to strip the leaves. So to strip the leaves, I just run my hand on the opposite direction. Might be in here. Willow is used in gardening since the beginning of times. You can weave all kinds of beautiful things. But for me, with those branches, I want to use it in flower arranging, and I want to use it in some containers to create interest with the branches. See, if you try to strip it this way, it doesn't work. You have to go the other way. So I'm gonna get in here different sizes. I'll strip a bunch and then we'll make some loops. If you don't have any type of willow in your garden, you are missing out. So the types that I have are the pussy willows, which I used for all kinds of things, for supporting my peonies, to all kinds of supports and weaving, and I even used it in here in my gazebo on my chandelier. I don't know if you saw it. Right there. Here I braided one. So I'll show you how I make it. So I had 3 strands in here, and I have a wire here, and then I tie it really tight here at the end. And then you take the one from the outside and you push it in, and you alternate from left to right. And the twigs have to be pretty similar in diameter, and play with them for a little bit so they become a little bit more stretchy. Like essentially you're taking the piece of wood and you break it in little by little, so it's kind of how should I say that? You know, in the circle, how you make like tiny little bits, and if you stretch it all out, you would make the whole circle. Kind of the same concept. And then try to be as uniform as possible. And then kind of get into a rhythm. Of doing it evenly. Kind of relaxing. After all that apple preserving, now I'm taking a break. I had so much fun though, the apple preserving. This year we had a lot of apples. It was a good year. And the bags on the apples seem to work also. This was the first year that I tried. And it wasn't perfect because I didn't put them early enough. But still it was much better than if I didn't have them. Yeah, that's what the braid looks like. And then probably you can do different designs of braids, like it depends what kind of braids you like to make. And then in the end I just tie it with the wire again. And it adds interest to an arrangement. But essentially I want to make more loops like that because these are more versatile for the size of branches that I have from this willow. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.